The last evening in the old house. The Wilson family, Daniel, Emma, and their 10-year-old son Lucas, were packing their belongings. They were selling their cozy house on the outskirts of town to move closer to the city center. It had not been an easy decision. Their best years had been spent here. This was where Lucas had learned to ride a bicycle. And in the garden stood an old apple tree planted by Daniel's grandfather. The evening was quiet. Emma was in the kitchen, carefully wrapping the family china. Daniel was in the garage, sealing the last boxes with tape, while Lucas sat in his room, sadly staring at the empty shelves. "Mom, are we definitely taking the hideaway with us?" Lucas asked when Emma came in to check on him. "Of course, sweetheart. It's already in a safe place," she replied with a smile. Though her eyes shimmered with tears, the family had always seemed unusual. They never used mobile phones, never watched television, and rarely welcomed guests. The neighbors considered them reclusive, though the Wilsons were always polite and friendly. When the sun had fully set, Daniel entered the room carrying a small metal box. "Well then," he said, "the final ritual." They gathered in the center of the living room. Boxes lay scattered across the floor, but they were filled not with clothes or dishes. Instead, they contained strange devices, tiny glass vials filled with shimmering liquid, ancient maps, and mysterious books written in an unknown language. Daniel opened the box, took out a small crystalline rod, and inserted it into a hidden slot beneath the wooden floor, a place only he knew about. A mechanical voice echoed through the house. Simulation successfully completed. Stress levels of the Wilson family remain within normal parameters. Emotional attachment to object house, 98%. Emma slowly removed a thin, nearly invisible film from her face. In an instant, her appearance changed. The tired 40-year-old woman disappeared, replaced by a young girl with icy blue eyes. Lucas and Daniel did the same. "I actually thought I was tired of that garden," Daniel said, looking down at his hands, now smooth and youthful again. "And I truly became attached to that china set," Emma replied as she watched the fading hologram. They were not a family. They were researchers from the 25th century, conducting an advanced simulation of life. During the era of early internet and paper books. "Data upload complete," Emma said as their house dissolved into the air, transforming into a sterile, white laboratory chamber. "Next scenario, medieval craftsman family. Ready?" Lucas smiled. "Can I be the apprentice this